Hi, it's Amanda the Nail Polish Hound, and welcome to this fourth update of the 100 Nail Polish Challenge. And in this update I'll be showing you the untried polishes that I've worn as full manicures, numbers 61 to 80. This challenge was started by Julie, and I will link her channel below. And there's a few other ladies doing it as well, who I will also link their channels in the description. And we're all doing this a little bit differently. And the first polish that I wore as a full manicure is Try Harder Unicorn by Ada's Nails. I had swatched this before but never worn it as a full mani, and this is a polish that I collaborated on with Ada's Nails. It was based on a picture of a unicorn birthday cake that I saw on Instagram, and it's got a very subtle holographic shimmer in it as well. No prizes for guessing that I will be keeping this polish. Next I wore a cellophane coat, which is a top coat by Morgan Taylor, and I wore it over the top of one of my project polishes, and it is a very, very pretty topper with those lovely iridescent flakes within it. And I liked it so much that I decided to buy a full-size bottle of this, and I'm giving away the mini to a friend. So I'm counting this one as a keep, as although I bought one and destashed one, they kind of cancel each other out. Then I wore Polished for Days Serendipity, and this is a super blingy polish, a full coverage glitter with some flakies thrown in there as well. I really loved this and wore it for several days. This one's a definite keeper. Next I wore Yippee-Ki-Yay by Prism Polish, and this was gifted to me by Claire, and it is a very, very complex, beautiful polish with flakies in it and also some unicorn pea pigment. I really enjoyed wearing this one, but I know someone else is going to love it as well, so I'm going to be passing this one along. Staying with Prism Polish, the next polish I wore was Woodland Trail, and this has a beautiful, smooth, buttery formula which was very easy to apply, and those flakies lay very flat and were easy to remove. I loved this polish and I'm definitely keeping it. Next was Ada's Nails Hot to Trot, and this is a polish that I picked up from Claire's D-stash. It is a lovely hot pink with some unusual blue flakies in it. Very pretty, very unusual, and I will be keeping this polish. Then we have Sky Blue by Barry M, and I bought this one after seeing it on Nika of Nika's Naughty Nails Instagram account. I'm not sure how this one goes with my skin tone, but I think it is unique in my collection. So it is going into my collection for now, but it might get destashed later. Keeping it for the moment though. Next is the first of a few polishes that was sent to me by the lovely Anna, and this is the Colorista Carol top coat. It has got a fine linear holographic glitter in it and some larger holographic flakies. I really love this one. Here you can see it over the top of another one of my project polishes. Then we have another polish from Anna. This one's a Moonshine Mani. It's called Mike and Bezekil, and this one is a stunning holographic pink and purple glitter, and it was actually quite easy to remove. It's okay in 3 coats on its own, but here I was wearing it over one of my pink project polishes. Then we have another Ada's Nails. I purchased this one recently. It's called She Always Knows. It is good to go in 2 coats, tiny bit brush strokey, but it is a stunning linear holographic, and the photos don't really do justice to it. This one I'm definitely keeping. Then we have MILF by Ilamasca, and this one, the swatch pictures you'll see, I was wearing it in 1 coat, but it really could have done with 2 because it doesn't self-level very well, but I did like the colour, so I'm going to be keeping this polish. Then I wore another of the polishes that Anna sent to me. This one is Solitude by Cadillaca. Very unusual, corally red pink with the purple glitters in it. And this one was 3 coats to become fully opaque, but worth every single one of those coats, and I will be keeping it. Then as a little bit of a palette cleanser, I wore Cinnamon by Missoura. This is a lovely neutral polish with copper glitters in it and a very fine holographic shimmer. Here you can see it in 2 coats. I love this and I'm going to be keeping it. Next was Surf's Up by H&M, and this is another polish that was sent to me by Claire. I've had this one for a little while, just not got around to wearing it. I really liked it in her swatch photos, but it doesn't really suit my skin tone very well, so I have decided to de-stash this polish. And because it was gifted to me, I will be passing it along. Next we have ILNP's Karma. This is just a gold flaky top coat. I really wanted to get the OPI gold top coat, but couldn't get hold of it, and this is the closest that I have found. I wore it over Surf's Up, which looked really pretty, but I'm going to enjoy wearing this over any polish, so this is a definite keeper. Next I wore Cupcake polishes, very good looking, and this one has faded a little bit, so it's a bit more pink than it would have been originally, but I loved it. It was very, very pretty, and an excellent polish for the summer. I wore it in 1 coat, but it did chip quite quickly, so I think for that reason you'd be better putting on 2. The next polish is 90's Anti-Hero. This one was 3 coats and a little bit tricky to apply as it dries so quickly. And the glitters do sink, so you're going to need a really thick top coat, but I really enjoyed it. It's very unusual and I'm going to be keeping it. Then we have Colores de Carol Speckled, and this polish caused me no end of trouble. I spent a lot of time testing this polish to work out how to wear it and over what colours. I have got a tricky toppers video coming up on that one soon, but I think I finally got the hang of it, and this is it over another of my project polishes. If you catch it in the right light, you can really see those metallic flakes shining, otherwise it just looks like a normal grey speckled polish. Then I wore Flamingo Float by Morgan Taylor, and this is from a set of minis that I was given by my friend Zoe, and I hadn't got around to wearing this one yet because I'm not normally good with corals. This one is quite a red coral though, and I think with the tan I'm just about managing to pull this one off, so I'm going to be keeping it, and I also think it's going to be good as a pedicure. And last but not least for this update, I wore Ada's Nails Scarlet, and this is a very, very pretty polish. You can see the silver shimmer in it there, and it is the polish that is on my nails in this video. It was very hot when I filmed this video, so you can't really see the transition. This is a thermal polish, and in the swatch pictures you will see the transition state on the nail tips there. Love this polish, I'm definitely keeping it. So not many de-stashes this time. Out of the 20 polishes worn, I'm going to be keeping 18 and de-stashing 2. So that brings my grand totals to 80 untried polishes worn, of which I'm keeping 55 and de-stashing 25. Thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, you know what to do, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.